With the firing of Peter Strzok, the former FBI agent, Democrats are denouncing the FBI's dismissal of the agent for expressing his personal opinions. But, as One America's Pearson explains, under Deputy Director David Bowdich, the agency is putting aside politics and focusing on justice instead.
Under President Trump, tackling corruption at the FBI is one of America's top priorities. And the man leading the charge against that corruption is Deputy Director David Bowdich. In the wake of the scandal surrounding the former FBI agent Peter Strzok, Bowdich has emerged as a leader at the agency with impeccable character. Strzok, along with the disgraced former FBI Director James Comey and Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, did tremendous damage to the agency's long history of upholding justice. But Bowdich, along with FBI Director Christopher Wray, who has promised to finally hold people accountable, looks to be taking the FBI in a new direction, one the American people can be proud of again. Starting with his orders for Strzok to be fired, David Bowdich is proving he's committed not only to upholding President Trump's agenda for America, but for fixing past mistakes and putting the law first. While Strzok and his defenders say that he's being unfairly targeted and that he didn't do anything wrong, Bowdich wasn't convinced, as Strzok repeatedly proved he held then-candidate Trump, as well as America's free election process, in contempt. He also sent and received classified information through his private email, the very crime he was charged with investigating in Hillary Clinton. Bowdich has a long history of strictly upholding the law, without regard to partisan politics. Before taking over as deputy director, Bowdich started his career in law enforcement as a police officer in New Mexico in 1991, quickly moving up to detective. His superiors called him ambitious and very smart, and said he was a natural leader for the other cadets. Joining the FBI 4 years later, he served as a special agent and SWAT team member as a sniper at the agency's field office in San Diego. He worked to bring down Mexican cartels and tackle violent gang crime, taking on groups like the Mexican Mafia, the Bloods and Crips, and even the Hells Angels. Bowdich rose to assistant special agent, targeting the growing problem of kidnapping by Mexican cartels before being promoted to run the Los Angeles field office in 2014. And when terrorists opened fire in San Bernardino a year later, Bowdich led the FBI's investigation into the attacks, pushing his team to solve some of the toughest questions surrounding the case. Now, as deputy director, the former sniper has set justice square in his sights. By taking action and firing Strzok, instead of just letting him off with a suspension and pay cut, Bowdich is standing up for the very best of the FBI, ignoring anti-Trumpers and even threats of a lawsuit against himself. With Bowdich calling the shots, it's clear that the FBI is once again ready to uphold its core values and work with the president, instead of against him, to make America great again. Pearson Sharp, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.